Richard Southern joins us on this Wednesday from the home office. Hi, Richard.
Hey, Ginella, how are you?
Not too bad. I don't know about you, but I've been spending way more time on my phone, and I'm probably not the only one. But what is that doing to the phone networks?
Well, have you noticed, like, some drop calls, delayed text messages? I know I have.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, no, I have. The odd call might drop out when you try and make it. Indeed, this is a thing. The cell phone networks have been jammed with everyone staying at home, working from home. That's adding a strain on the system. And of course, you know, you're calling the loved ones and your friends who you can't see. So it's opening a strain on the system. I reached out to the providers. TELUS told me that since March 16th, its voice traffic is up 45%. Data usage at peak times up 40%. Text message traffic up 30%. TELUS also told me the toll-free 1-800 calls are surging as many call into conference calls and helplines and so forth. TELUS said it's working to add capacity. Bell said it is seeing some higher call volumes during peak times as well. And it says its landline customers may see some brief congestion as well. And Rogers, parent company of City and 680, says it's seeing an increase in voice calls during the day. It's working closely with the other companies. This is the thing. The individual systems, Ginella, for these companies are working okay. They're handling the extra traffic. It's when you try and call from a Rogers phone to like a Bell phone that the servers tend to get a bit overloaded. So all of these companies say they're working to get things back up and running smoothly. So hang in there.
I notice it more on my internet, and I don't really make phone calls, and even if I do, it's like a WhatsApp call or a FaceTime call. So I guess I'm using data or internet. And I do see it a little slow, but when there's a lot of us in the house and we're
You're
all
such
on our
a
devices.
millennial like me, don't make phone calls. But, you know, all these companies did tell me, too, that, yeah, internet traffic is just through the roof right now.
Yeah, okay. Well, along with staying inside, there's been a spike in an old family favorite.
Jigsaw puzzles, Ginella. Everyone is doing jigsaw puzzles these days.
I couldn't tell you the last time I did a puzzle.
As sales of them, they're through the roof. Ravensburger is one of the top makers, and it said sales of its puzzles have surged 370% over last year. They've stopped taking orders.
Oh, wow.
Demand is so high. I talked to Joan Ramsey today. She tracks toy sales for the NPD group, and she says, yeah, there's a big uptick in jigsaw sales.
What I'm hearing from our clients is that it's been pretty exponential in the last couple of weeks. I mean, puzzles never went away. I think there's this misconception that puzzles was kind of a dead issue, but puzzles have been growing in the last couple of years. And then with what's happened recently, I think it's taken off. When I was at Toy Fair last month, Ravensburger had a 40,000-piece puzzle.
40,000 pieces?
It was, most people don't have condos big enough. I think it was 18 feet long by 6 feet wide. But they don't sell a lot of those. My understanding is what's doing really well is kind of the 500 to 1,000 piece range, which take quite a bit of time to assemble.
Wow.
Not my cup of tea, Ginella, but apparently everyone's loving the jigsaws right now.
You know, it's a good, fun family activity and something that you could kind of do for a little bit and come back to in between other things. Yeah, but that's got to be so crazy if you're in the jigsaw puzzle business and, you know, you're just doing okay.
Finally,
and then all
the time
of a sudden,
has come.
Who knew that that they would hit the jackpot in 2020? Okay, well, yesterday we brought you Donald Trump's message to the U.S. That the next 2 weeks of the pandemic would be very, very painful, and that is having an impact on the markets today.
That spooked traders, that's for sure. He made those comments after the close of trade last night, and so when they rang the opening bell this morning, we saw a sell-off. In the end, we had the TSX down 500 points, almost 4%. The Dow slid almost 1,000 points, about 4.5% to kick off here the new month and the new quarter. White House, again, kind of spooking investors with their projections for the number of deaths. And, of course, we saw the Canadian number spike as well today. Ontario with the largest daily spike in cases. So markets still under pressure, Ginella.
And quickly, let's look at gas prices. What are we looking at?
We're going up a penny at midnight tonight. That'll bring the average to about 75.9 a liter. Stay tuned. You and I are back just after 6:30, a little bit after. We're looking at a big trend on the internet. People comparing a picture of themselves from March 1st to April 1st and the big change that's happened over that time frame.
Awesome. Can't wait to talk to you.
Thanks.